Morning, boys and girls. Hey, Adam Winch here with Defenders USA. Hey, the reason I want to talk to you today is I want to tell you something that's just so cool that finally happened for or with Defenders USA. Um, so this weekend, I taught several courses in the Denver area in Kiowa, Colorado. In fact, I'm traveling back home today to my new home in the Arizona area, and I got to teach a concealed carry class on a Friday in the Denver area. Then I got to teach a handgun fundamentals in the same area in Kiowa, and then on Sunday taught a fighting rifle applications course. One of the fun parts for me was that I got to spend time with Dave Heidi, who is an instructor with Defenders USA, and just a brother. Oh, just a brother. I also got to spend time with Hank Ownby, who's an incoming instructor with Defenders USA. So he came out and he helped out for the whole weekend, and even went through the fighting rifle application course as a student on Sunday, which is so cool to see as instructors who are willing to stretch themselves and be pushed and to learn more. And he and Dave Heidi Hank was a student one day, helped the other day. Dave Heidi helped the entire time that weekend. In fact, he built the target stands, he set up the range, he set up our classrooms. He just did so much work for us to be able to run the course there. And at the same time, Britt Hickman with Haven Defense CO came from Glenwood Springs, Colorado, and spent the whole weekend there as a student. But as always, I yanked Brent out of the lineup and let him spend a lot of time as a student, but also I used him as an assisting instructor also. And if you know Brent Hickman of Haven Defense CO, or Haven Defense Company, he's the guy and the company who makes a lot of the holsters we at Defenders USA use. So he got to come out and spend the weekend there. And so between these three men, I got to just spend time with men I love, and two who are instructors of Defenders and constantly polishing their skills so they can be of a service to those who come train with us. I'm so proud of them. But here's the cool part. Here's the extra important part, and what makes this so exciting. Please listen to this. At the same time that we were running courses in the southeast Denver area, Russell Anthon and Miles Standish were running a long-range precision 1, or LRP1, at Cameo, Colorado, right near Grand Junction, Colorado, for Defenders USA. Now, for those of you who know Russell, you know he's a talkative, intelligent, brilliant instructor for all sorts of gun stuff, but especially in the long range world. His courses are incredible. For those of you who don't know Miles, because he's a little bit new to Defenders, Miles Standish is a guy who is a Ranger, U.S. Army Ranger, sniper with the Rangers, did some incredible work for the United States of America with the U.S. Army, and did some just great work. And Russell discovered Miles, and I'm so glad he did. I can't tell you how fortunate we are to bring such a skill set in through Miles, but I think more importantly, and what I was looking for, was the heart. The man has the right heart. He's humble. He's a warrior. He has a skill set that is just world class, who has spent time in the special operations community doing incredible work, and now he's bringing his expertise to Defenders. He's teachable when it comes to all the handgun and rifle stuff, but it comes to long range, that guy's a magician, and just as good, he's able to communicate that skill to others, which is what we look for, right? High skill, able to communicate the skill to others. And importantly to me, he has the heart of a servant, the heart of a learner, and the heart of a teacher, so he can bring the skills that our students need. You can learn from somebody like him. And between he and Russell, they just teach incredible courses, right? And the courses Russell has come up with in the long-range precision world, sniper craft, holy cow, they're phenomenal. I've been to a lot of different training in the long-range precision community. What Russell has brought to Defenders is incredible. And guess what? That's been taken and honed by people like Grizz. If you know Grizz, also an instructor with Defenders, you're talking about one of the world's greatest snipers who has brought his skill set his honing, his refinement to what Russell's brought to this, that Miles is bringing this, and those three boys are mashing that stuff together. And then you throw Hank in there, who's also really good at this stuff and helping people do wind calls and just helping people learn. Wow, what a skill set to be brought in. But the big thing is, to me, is we ran Defenders USA. We ran 2 simultaneous courses at the same time. Do you know that's never been happened in the Defenders USA history before? That is the first time in Defenders history we have run simultaneously 2 individual courses, or courses at 2 individual locations at the same time. Guys and girls, when Defenders USA came about, right, this calling I've been given to help train people to become better defenders, thoughtful defenders, good defenders, skilled in their defensive tools, whether that's a gun or something else. That calling that I've been given has generally been a one-man show for many years. And then in the last couple of years, 3-4 years, high skill has started to come to this company. It's attracted people with incredible hearts, which is, to me, the most important, but of high skill in the areas they teach, who can also extremely well communicate that skill to others and impart it and input it in them. What an honor to have these people come into this little bitty company that started, that I've been able to foster up. And the dream has been to be able to run multiple courses in multiple locations all at the same time, because we're bringing in skill sets from all over. I mean, I'd like to grow it beyond just Colorado, right? That's part of the reason I'm in Arizona now, or actually driving back now, to start building the Defenders USA brand in Arizona too, and be able to touch more lives. And if we can bring all these people in together and bring in more than even what we have now, to better impart the messages of defenders, the calling of defenders, to build defenders, skilled users of whatever defensive tools they need to have, and more importantly, thinkers in both the head and the heart level, we can positively impact our world and accomplish the calling that Defenders has. And to see these boys and girls coming in, I say that jokingly because I love these people. To see these men, and occasionally we've had ladies come in, and we're hoping to bring some more in, to become trainers with Defenders is such an honor. It's so humbling. It was so exciting to me to know that we were doing good work in the Denver area for really good people. At the same time, to see Russell and Miles back in Grand Junction at the Cameo Shooting and Education Complex, teaching a incredibly highly technical skill of long-range precision. That is so cool. We ran simultaneously 2 courses at the same time. Up until now, we always have like one course going on, and 1 or 2 of us will teach this, and then the next weekend we'll have another course going on, and several people, somebody will teach that. One of those instructors will teach that, or I will teach it. We help each other. This time we've had multiple courses in separate parts of the state, completely different regions at the same time. That's been the dream. As we grow and more skill sets and incredible hearts and high skill come to this company and we grow, we can overall affect more lives better. Instead of it just being a one-man show who runs the entire thing all the time. I can't tell you how humbled and honored I am to see these folks come in, to be attracted to Defenders, to have the same type of calling and purpose and mission, and so willing to impart that skill to others. Wow, what a cool thing. I just had to tell you, it was exciting to me to see Defenders USA running courses, multiple locations, all in one weekend. We got some really high-end people coming into this company. We've got more that want to. I just received a resume from a 30-year special operations type veteran just today who has heard of this company, who's heard of what we do, who hears of our mission. And it sounds like he's of the same mindset, the same heart. I would bet his skill level is pretty high. We're gonna have to get to know each other, right? Sniff each other out like a bunch of little dogs, figure each other out, and see if we are truly on the same paths, and can we grow together. But it's so cool to see that. And Defenders tends to get this about once every month or so, twice a month. People hear about us and want to join us. Not all can. Maybe it's not the right fit, but for those who are, wow, if we can get the heart right, the skills right, and the ability to communicate it right, we can help those we are called to help better. And I'm just proud to tell you about that. Hopefully more of this will grow, but just so excited to tell you. And you guys take care. I'm driving back to Arizona. Finally get to see my wonderful family. I've been on the road for 3 weeks for the most part. I think I've spent maybe 3 nights, maybe 4 nights at home in the last 3 or 3.5 weeks. And I'm so excited to finally go home today, see my sweet little family. But I wanted to tell you about that because that was exciting. You guys take care. Adam Winch, Defenders USA, and God bless you.